So in this video we are going to study the motion in a straight line, and in this actually we will discuss some basic points about the motion, and in next we will discuss the motion in a straight line. Means today we are only discussing the motion, and see, first of all we will start with the motion, and फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हम उसके एग्जांपल्स देखेंगे. See, first of all we will see the examples of the motion, and it is very simple. See, in motion हमें पता है कि we actually daily use this word in our daily life, and motion is common, as we know, it is to everything in the universe. And see, when we walk, run, and when we ride a bicycle, so these are the actually examples of the motion. Even also when we are sleeping, when we breathe, so obviously air moves into and out of our lungs, this is also the example. And also, as we know, the blood flows in our arteries and veins, so this is another common example of the motion. And we see leaves are falling from the trees, हमें पता है leaves are falling from the trees, water flowing from the dam, and automobiles and planes carries the people from one place to another place. So these are the examples of the motion. And if we see the sun, so sun and earth, so earth revolve around the sun, so that is the motion. Earth rotate about its own axis, that is another example of the motion. And moon revolving around the earth, this is another example of the motion. So as we know, the earth actually revolves around the sun once in a year, and rotation period about its own axis is 24 hours, that we already know. Even the sun itself is in motion, which revolving around the center of the Milky Way galaxy. That is another interesting thing, that sun is also in the motion, and it is revolving in the Milky Way galaxy about its center. And Milky Way galaxy is also is in motion with the local group of the galaxies in the universe. So these are the very basic examples of this motion. Now we will say, how can we determine, next point ये देखते हैं, how can we determine, right? How can we determine whether the object is at rest or not? So हम ये वाला पॉइंट आप देखेंगे. And see, how can we determine this, whether object is in rest or not? So it is very simple. See, actually उसके लिए एक अच्छा सा हम एक सेंटेंस भी लिख सकते हैं यहाँ पे. If any object changes its position, if any object changes its position, एक बार फिर से, if any object changes its position with respect to another object, and obviously this phenomena occurs with time. So obviously here we can say that if any object changes its position with respect to another object, then it is said to be then it is said to be in motion. So very simple, if any object changes its position with respect to another object, then it is said to be in motion. And see, if not changes, means if there is no change in the position with respect to another object, then we can say that this object is at rest. So if there is no change in the position of the object with respect to another object, तो that is the state of rest. तो उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? तो object is at rest. It means object is stationary, object is steady with respect to another object. Then we can say that it is at rest. Very simple example. See, if you are traveling in the bus, moving with constant velocity, and a book is there besides you, so obviously the book is stationary with respect to you. Very simple example. एक बार फिर से मैं repeat कर रहा हूँ. See, it is very common that if you are traveling in a bus moving with constant velocity, then obviously the book is there and book is besides you, and if we see the book is steady with respect to you. तो that is the another example. And but आप लोग थोड़ा ध्यान से इसको ऑब्जर्व करो. एक्चुअली बुक इज इन मोशन ऐसा भी बोल सकते हैं, बट यहाँ पे फ्रेम ऑफ रेफरेंस, ये फ्रेम ऑफ रेफरेंस क्या है वो बाद में देखते हैं. बट द बुक इज इन मोशन विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू द स्टेशनरी ऑब्जर्वर आउटसाइड द बस विच इज स्टैंडिंग ऑन द ग्राउंड. तो सीधा सा एक एग्जांपल है कि अगर कोई पर्सन ग्राउंड पे खड़ा है और वो अगर बस को मोशन में देख रहा है, तो बस को तो मोशन में देखेगा, उसमें आप बैठे हो तो आपको भी मोशन में देखेगा. बुक है या बैग है, कोई भी एक चीज़ है तो उसको भी वो मोशन में देखता है. तो द ऑब्जर्वर विच इज स्टैंडिंग ऑन द ग्राउंड, व्हेन इट ऑब्जर्व्स द यू एंड द बुक बिसाइड्स यू, so obviously that person can say that book and this student are in motion in the bus. And if we change the frame of reference, if we change the point of observation, so when you observe besides you, the book is steady, book is at rest and it is on the seat or on the besides you, it is very near to you. तो वेरी सिंपल और कॉमन एग्जाम्पल दैट इट इज़ रिलेटिव. यहाँ पे हमें एक पता चलता है कि इट इज़ रिलेटिव. if we see the or if we change the point of observation, then aspect changes here. Okay. So motion of any object is combined property of the object and the observer. यहाँ से हमें एक बात ये पता चले कि it is the combined property of the object and observer. So it is the combined property of the object and the observer, and there is no motion. Very simple, there is no motion without observation position. तो ऐसा भी हम यहाँ पे एक सेंटेंस इसमें ऐड कर सकते हैं कि there is no motion without the point of observation. Now to study the motion, actually we will use the concept of particle. हम एक यहाँ पे concept use करेंगे, that is the concept of particle. इसको हम बोलेंगे concept of particle. कंसेप्ट ऑफ पार्टिकल एक्चुअली है क्या, उसको किस तरह से यहाँ पे आइडेंटिफाई किया गया है, एंड हाउ वी विल यूज दिस टू स्टडी द मोशन इन दिस चैप्टर. तो कंसेप्ट ऑफ पार्टिकल जो है वो कब मीन्स हम ऑब्जेक्ट को कब पार्टिकल बोल सकते हैं, व्हेन एन ऑब्जेक्ट इज सेड टू बी अ पार्टिकल. पहली बात तो यहाँ पे दिया है, व्हेन एन ऑब्जेक्ट इज सेड टू बी पार्टिकल. यहाँ पे ये एक बात ये आ रही है. एंड सेकेंड पॉइंट इज अबाउट द कंसेप्ट. तो कंसेप्ट इज मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट इन मैकेनिक्स. दिस कंसेप्ट ऑफ पार्टिकल इज मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट concept in mechanics. Very important concept. Concept of particle is very important to study the motion of the object. And see, actually particle का मतलब यहाँ पे क्या है, तो particle means a point like object. Particle means a point like object of mass or having mass. So see, this is a particle, and particle is nothing but it is a point like object of mass m. कोई भी एक mass हो सकता है, तो mass m. And see, particle is actually dimensionless. It is dimensionless. Particle is dimensionless. Particle is actually dimensionless, so that we can say that it is ideal concept. So that it is ideal concept. Very simple. It is actually ideal concept, and it is not found in real. Obviously, it is ideal concept, so it is not found in real. It is not found in real. So very simple and basic assumption to study the motion, and to study the motion we will use the concept of this particle. Very simple concept, that particle is point like object having mass m. Particle is dimensionless, so that we can say that it is ideal concept, and it is not found in real. Obviously it is ideal concept, so not found in the real. And another assumption to study this motion in one dimension, two dimension, or in three dimension. So it is very simple, it can only perform the linear motion. ये भी एक assumption है. It can only perform the linear motion. Obviously we are going to study linear motion, and this is the one of the simplest form of the linear motion, that is motion in a straight line. And actually motion in a straight line is a one dimensional motion, because it is in the straight line. So obviously there is only one coordinate changes with respect to time, and then we describes the change in position of the object with respect to another object, and then we can say that it is in motion. So it can only perform the linear motion. That is the another point of this, to study the concept of particle. Okay, and see, we are actually taking some two basic assumptions, that an object is said to be particle, and if it is moving in a straight line such that all of its particles covers the same distance in the same time. So this is the another point of discussion to study the particle. And second point is, when the dimensions of the two objects are negligible with respect to each other, then we can say that the distance between them means obviously if distance between the two objects is very large. See, very common and a basic example, as compared to the dimensions of earth and sun, the distance between the earth and sun is very large. So when we discuss the any phenomena related to sun or earth or any properties, so we can consider earth and sun as a particle. So we can consider earth and sun are as particles while calculating the gravitational force. While calculating the gravitational force between them. Ready? So this is another example of the concept of particle. तो हमने यहाँ से दो बात लास्ट में ये देखी. एक तो फर्स्ट पॉइंट हमने ये देखा, फर्स्ट पॉइंट अभी हमने लास्ट में ऐसा देखा कि एन ऑब्जेक्ट इज सेड टू बी पार्टिकल if it is moving in straight line, if it is moving in straight line and all the particles of the body covers the same distance in the same line. So this object can be considered as particle. This object can be considered as the particle. So very simple, an object can be considered as particle. Listen here, an object can be considered as particle when it is in motion, when it is moving in a straight line, when it is in motion in straight line. So if it is moving in a straight line, we can consider object as a particle if all the particles covers the same distance in the same time. And next point of discussion जो था वो हमने ये देखा कि we can consider earth and the sun can be considered as particles, right? Earth and sun can be considered as particles, obviously while calculating the gravitational force. ये इसका एग्जाम्पल हो गया. एक्चुअली ये पॉइंट में ये लोग क्या कहना चाहते हैं कि वेरी सिंपल, यहाँ पे एक्चुअली ऐसा एक्सप्लेन करना चाहते हैं, ये ऐसा कंसिडरेशन है कि व्हेन वी डिस्कस द फोर्स बिटवीन द टू ऑब्जेक्ट्स और व्हेन वी डिस्कस द एनी कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स और प्रॉपर्टीज रिलेटेड टू द मोशन, तो वी कैन कंसिडर द ऑब्जेक्ट as a point like object when there is a large distance between them. It means very simple, when the dimensions of the two objects are negligible with respect to the distance between them, then those objects can be considered as the particle. Okay, thank you.